Welcome back to another video of City Skylines number 2. So they actually released a series of videos that they're going to release during the weeks and months on the website. And it's a short video of them talking about like road tools and stuff like that and traffic, game progression, sounds and all that good stuff. So stay tuned for this, you guys. Like this is going to be like 3 months worth of information for City Skylines too. So they're not leaving us out in the dirt. As you can see on June 26th, they're going to release another video. So this video is actually very interesting. Like this is the one I've been waiting for the longest. But anyways, it talks about the roads. It talks about, how different it is from City Skylines 1. So yes, it is confirmed that there will be car accidents in the game. This is a game changer. I cannot wait for this. And they also state that yes, car accidents do hold up the traffic as well. And that's what these construction vehicles are for. They clear out the road debris and, try to make it as quick as possible for, your cars can get back on the road. This right here is truly amazing, you guys. Can't wait. That is like the first feature that I want to see in the game, so can't wait for that. Anyways, the first image that we see right here is a 6-lane car road with the trammy train in the middle, so that's pretty cool. You can see the road system is just greatly improved, just all around better, man. Like you can do so much more. This and City Skylines 2 is coming out October 24th, and I'm actually waiting for Starfield as well on the Xbox. So I'm gonna be playing Starfield, and then I'm gonna be playing City Skylines all together. So it's gonna be a jam-packed year. As something I noticed in the video ahead, the population. There's gonna be a population of like 70,000. Like it's gonna show 70,000 on there. So the city's actually huge, but the population 70,000. So it's pretty much the same as City Skylines 1. I guess they can't really work around a system to fix the population. Really with the population thing, I just kind of make believe. So if it says 70,000, it's 7 million. So that's how I look at it. Okay, here's another image. This one looks awesome. Like, it's just so much going on right here. The traffic is not as bad as I thought it would be in this image, but it looks pretty average. But I think you can see that the intersections are not, going to be so congested like what it is in City Skylines 1. You know how in City Skylines 1 you have people turning and then you have the other people turning and then going straight and they're kind of colliding with the other cars. I don't think this one's going to do that. So that's kind of a good thing because it's more realistic. So they may have less cars in the game, I think. Which I'm okay with, but then again, I'm like, I don't know. I mean, we have to see. We have to see how that's going to work. Especially if they're going to have like car accidents in the game. I guess that would, kind of make up for it, but I don't know. Okay, so here's another image of the highway system. Again, you can see how seamlessly the roads connect. So no longer do we have to have these weird looking highways. We can actually merge the highway together and it looks like an actual highway, like an actual real life highway. So that's pretty cool. That's like one of my most wanted features. That alone is like, that makes me want to have City Skylines too. That feature alone, like even if they didn't add any other features, this is the feature I wanted. And they could call it like City Skylines 2 and I would still buy it. Like I'm literally gonna buy every single DLC in this game. I'm gonna support this game like no other. Just like the first one. I bought it on day one. And then about every DLC. So I know the community might be having mixed feelings about City Skylines 2 and City Skylines 1. A lot of people, I think they're going to, try to stray away from City Skylines 2. They're saying that, hey, we don't need City Skylines 2, this and that, and we actually do. And it's good. It's good that they kept the formulas the same. You don't want to change the game to where it's totally different because people are going to stray away from it and they're going to still, play City Skylines 1. So that's something that you don't want to do. You don't want to separate the audience. You want to kind of take City Skylines 1 audience and move it over to City Skylines 2. Now, some people are going to still play City Skylines 1. That's cool. Me, I'm probably not going to. So here's a clinic that they actually, posted right here. And the game actually confirms that you're going to actually have to use parking lots. So if you don't have parking lots, you're going to run into a lot of business trouble and people parking on, the side of the road. So I think the only place that really is good to not have parking lots would probably be like the downtown area, because you can have like street parking right there. I'm surprised that feature wasn't in the game in the first place, but I guess, there's technical difficulties with that, and you can actually track the NPCs in the game, so they're actually gonna be doing things. So if you see, let's say his name is Tom, right? And he lives in so and so area, he's always gonna live in so and so area, or he's always gonna work in that so and so area. So like, let's say he works in a factory and his house is in downtown. He's gonna travel through that every single day, and you're gonna see that NPC doing the same thing. So that's pretty cool. Or he'll be able to go to the shopping center or the movies or whatever. So that's pretty awesome. And you can see that image on the left hand side. That's gonna be a cemetery. So that's cool. I hated the cemeteries in City Skylines 1. That's like the most hated thing about it. It was just ugly. It was just an ugly building. And the fact that we have to build so many for the, yes, the dead people in the game was very annoying. So I'd really like just one plot of land and, having maybe like 5,000 headstones in one place. That way we don't have to make a gazillion cemeteries and take up all the land. So we will see how customizable these cemeteries really are. All right, so here's another image. So in the next image, you could see that there's like a high school stadium or like a university with a football field. So it's confirmed we get football fields. And here's another image of a bridge. It's so beautiful. Like, this is awesome. It starts to make me wonder if we're going to see the Golden Gate Bridge in the actual game. So I think we are, you guys. The bridges are so detailed. Finally, we get some good bridges instead of these ugly looking road bridges. There is a cargo area right there. It's really, really huge. This is a huge cargo area. So that's must needed. That's a must right there. Finally, we get something lifelike instead of these small cargo areas that really serve no purpose in a 7 million population city. And yes, it is confirmed that we will be getting traffic managers, so we will be able to make it to where if you want to turn right, you can turn right. So if you don't want those cars to turn right, you switch the switch off to make it where these cars can't turn right. Or if you want all lanes to turn right, you will make all these lanes turn right, and then you can have like the further left lane go straight. So that is an amazing feature. That's something that I always wanted. And we also have these roundabouts. These roundabouts are more intuitive now. They said that we can just plot them down. We don't have to delete any roads. You just plot them down on a lane intersection, and your roundabout, magically appears. So that's cool. We don't have to really waste all that time trying to make a roundabout. It just seamlessly, we just pop it in and that's it. So that's an amazing feature. Also, we can add like, traffic lights and whatnot. So you can actually take them off or put them on there as well. So here's more about the traffic manager. You can actually delete these lines, or you can, pretty much place crosswalks anywhere you want. If you want these pedestrians to cross, you can add stop signs, and it's just so much information, you guys. It's so many things that we can actually do to actually make the game how we want it to make it. So, just so awesome. So if you want like 3 turning lanes, then you can make this 3 turning lanes. You don't have to, wait for the game to make it happen for you. And that's the thing that really annoyed me in City Skylines 1. It's like, I'm trying to make all this traffic turn to the right, and you just got this one line of traffic turning in just one right lane when there's like 3 turning lanes to go in, but they only take one right turn. So that was very annoying. But as you can see in this, this is totally possible now, and they give you the ability to do this. We actually get these sound barriers for the highways now. So just like in real life, if you have a residential area with homes, you're going to want that barrier there for the homes. They're not 3 feet tall anymore. They're like literally 15, 20 feet in the tall now. So look at this beautiful shot of the parking lot. The parking lots actually serve a purpose. They're no longer just there just to be there. The cars actually park there. They go walk to their location and they come back and they take their vehicle. I did not see any mention of a parking garage though, but I'm sure they're gonna have a parking garage. I hope they do, because that can kind of eliminate the you know the land that you're gonna have to use for a parking lot. As you can see, yeah, we're gonna have to use a lot of land for some parking lots, you guys. So I think parking lots are gonna be a major thing for the game. I'm sure they're gonna have to tweak it, because I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Like, what if there's too many cars in a parking lot and they don't have no room to park? I wonder if the game is actually gonna let you know, like, hey, we're running out of parking. You need to, make more parking. And I'm wondering that'd be actually pretty awesome to have, to where the game actually tells you that you need to build more parking. If not, you're gonna have angry citizens. Well, one place I would think that you need like a lot of parking lots would probably be like the downtown area. So I'd rather build parking garages in the downtown area, and and just like parking lot that could be used for like a stadium. So that's kind of the thing I was like wondering. Like, okay, so let's say there's a stadium that needs to be filled for like a football game. How big of a parking lot are we gonna have to make that? It's like for 70,000 fans. Dude, I'm so hyped for that, man. Like, this game is just gonna take over my life. Like, I think I'm just gonna be playing this nonstop. It's a big issue because like I have to do yard work, I have to go to work, and that's like, oh man, but I want to play City Skylines too. So it's gonna be hard to juggle that into your life. As you can see, they mess around with the highway system. As you can see, um, the roads, they merge simultaneously. You don't have to worry about deleting roads. You plot that road and you can turn it anywhere you want. So you don't have to mess around with anything. The roads are gonna look natural. They're gonna merge natural. That is an amazing feature. That feature alone, you guys, like I said before, is what's gonna want me to play City Skylines 2. That feature alone, even if it didn't have any features, I'd buy City Skylines 2 just for that. I'm not a big like train guy or transportation type of City Skylines player, but I'm gonna definitely try the train system. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to try it out, for the game to actually, be any useful for the resources that you get for the game. So I'm gonna definitely learn the transportation system in the game, you know, to gain that revenue that I actually need in the game. They said before, the air pollution is gonna take, into effect. So you have to control the air pollution in the game as well. The road systems now actually have water pipes and electricity connected under the road, so you don't have to worry about placing any water pipes anymore. Honestly, I think that's an amazing feature because it was so annoying. I would start a new city and I'd have to lay down new water pipes, new electric pipes, and it was just so like it was a cluster. It was a cluster just to have all those electric pipes everywhere. Not electric pipes, but electric lines everywhere. And it just made the city look really, I don't know, it just really ugly. But I wonder how they're going to do it. Um, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how they're going to do all that and all that's going to play out. I know we have like these. I'm in Houston, Texas right now, but we have these large highway lights that you don't need no street lights like that you see on the highways. It's like one basic. I think it's like 100-foot light that you just need, and they place them. Maybe like 500 yards away, and you just need like one light per square mile. So we'll see how that works. So here's another image right here. You could see the parking lot. This is like a parking lot under the freeway system, so you can see, like they have like the shopping centers, like gas stations, and like you would see in real life. So that's awesome, you guys. I see actually like something that looks like a FedEx truck in the highway. So I guess you could say that there's gonna be mail in the game, right? the the cars in the game look amazing. There's so much detail, different. Look at that red truck. It looks like a 1950s truck. So that's so cool. Like all the cars are gonna have like a different look to them. So I'm pretty stoked for that. So look at that beautiful scenery on the right side. And then here's more. There's a lot of dead trees in the game. I'm not sure why though. I mean, I think that I think they're hinting at wildlife or like trees having the ability to die or something. I don't know. Or maybe like there's tree fires or something. I'm not sure, you guys, but there is a lot of dead trees in the game. And this image alone is like, this is not done on purpose. These trees are actually dying for some reason. So, could be a forest fire or something like that. So, maybe they're hinting at forest fires being a thing in the game. So, that's going to be pretty awesome. I would like to see how the fire and the buildings being on fire, how that system's going to work. Again, here's more parking lots with like you could see residential areas, like condos or apartments. And did you actually need parking lots? Like I said, this is a huge parking lot though. And you could see a lot of, there's a lot of activity going on in this image. The thing that I noticed, there's cars parked on the side of the road on the upper left hand corner. Why are they parked there and not in the parking lot? That's kind of, I guess that's additional parking, maybe, but it's like if there's a parking lot there, why are they parked on the side of the road for? So that's kind of like weird. I mean, maybe it's paid parking on the side of the road. I don't know. And maybe, it's free parking in the parking lot. Who knows, you guys? So we will see how that works out. You can see that this area right here is actually going to need a lot of parking because, there's going to be a lot of residents, people living in these apartments or whatever they are, condos. Another thing I noticed is the lights. There's like certain lights being turned on in these apartments. So you could see like some of the windows are lit and some of the windows are not lit. So it's like, are these actually like people inside this building? So this kind of like leads me to believe, okay, let's say Tom is walking and you see him enter this resident and he lives in the third floor. Are you going to be able to see him turn on the light? And then when he goes to, work, he turns it off and you know that he's gone. That is amazing. I don't know if that's true, but it could be, you guys. It could be. Um, Here's another thing right here. Construction vehicles. This is very interesting, and it leads me to believe that there's going to be construction in the game now. I've actually never seen this image right here up until now, so I'm just like really talking right now. But there's construction vehicles, and there's like cones. Uh, uh, yeah, there's gonna be construction vehicles, you guys. That's an amazing thing to see right there. It's different. Buses are confirmed. Tour buses are confirmed. Just, just so much things going on in this game, you guys. Like everything that we wanted in City Skylines 1 is now in City Skylines 2. Like all the mods are there. And it's like what other mods do we need for City Skylines 2? I really can't think of another mod. I mean, maybe more traffic as a mod, I guess, but I really don't know what to say, you guys. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys think. I see you guys in the next video.